What's going on, everyone? So I saw all the posts about letting the AI get you to max level driving the Goliath, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun to see how good the AI actually is? At the risk of utterly embarrassing myself, let's see if I can beat the AI in the same car, on the same tracks, in Rivals mode. So first is me driving in my Ferrari 250 GTO. I like this car a lot. It's pretty quick and handles pretty well. I don't expect to catch Davy Boy up there, though. He's like the 300 best time or something. But I wanted to lay down at least a good lap to beat the AI. So we'll see how that goes. I think I did 3 laps of this just to try and get a solid score. And obviously, I wouldn't expect the first lap without backing up, doing the old trick, to be fast enough. So I had to get at least one more run. Unfortunately, no music for this video. You've been seeing a lot of my videos with even just random background music from getting, obviously, we're getting flagged for content issues, so I turned off the radio. I hope the driving by the festival doesn't set it off. Anyways, at least you get to hear the beautiful sounds of this engine. I do believe it was engine swapped. I don't think I left the stock engine. Close checkpoint. Actually, this is the second time I'm doing this, so I missed that checkpoint earlier. Rewind. This is the Los Jardines track, and I like it a lot. That little, I don't know if they call it a chicane or an S or whatever, is actually pretty fun. You can master it. And see, I definitely didn't master it there, which is why I gave myself another lap to try it a little more. I think right now I'm at 257 and change, right? Yeah, 250. No, 57 and 57.50. Looks a little bit. The clouds don't make it easy to read those, but I think my best lap is in the 56s. I think I'm maybe in the 800s for total, definitely top 1%. But so if I can get anywhere close to that, I think I'm happy with what I'm going to put up against the AI. So here we go, just across the finish line. All right, so 57.1-ish. That's okay. Let's see how good the AI does. Yeah, look at that, 55.8 for David Boy. That's it's going to be a challenge. I need to build a better car for that, I think. I'm trying to think of what my most popular A-Class tune is that people have been downloading. And thank you, everybody, for downloading my tunes. I think I've got 2,000 downloads or something, which is pretty sweet already. I try to share everything I make. They're definitely all good. I don't know if they're all... okay, so there you go. So I'm 855 with my best being 56.7. So... and that Ferrari too, so same car. Yeah, he's way up there. But so I'd say all my tunes are pretty good. At that such fractional times, you're getting down to driver skill or just a lucky lap. But so I'm gonna select the exact same car. You didn't actually have to back out. I didn't actually have to back out to do this. I could have just changed the difficulty within the Rivals event, but I think that's what I'm going to do here right now, yeah. So difficulty and settings. So this is how you get the drivatars to drive for themselves. Steering simulation, auto steering, turn traction control on, stability control on, braking, you're going to put it on to assisted. I don't think it matters of changing that since we're not racing anybody. But if you know the way the way that they say to have it, where you get them to just XP farm is that you stick them on tourist and then they won't catch you. But I assume that they're going to be fixing this because this is pretty stupid. This is literally just going to be me taping the trigger down, and that's it. And then letting the whole thing do itself. It's pretty crazy. If you notice, it does that little turn every time at the beginning, no matter what I do. I don't know if it's trying to correct for a torque steer, which I don't know why it would have, or what, but it does turn like that. So this is not me. This is entirely the AI. I'm not even holding the controller. It's just taped. It's taped down. I mean, they're pretty flawless. I let it run in a really high-powered car, my Ferrari F599XXE, which is a lot of power, a lot of speed, and not a lot of downforce, and it did struggle on some turns, but for the most part, it actually worked, which is crazy. It's way overpowered, though. I don't know why anybody would need this. I mean, if you're gonna buy the game and then just let the AI drive for you, why are you buying the game? So his first lap was over a minute. Looks like one. I don't know if that's a 2 or not. No, it's not. It's just 1 minute, 0.1, I think. So he's actually not bad. I mean, right away he's only 3 seconds off of my best lap set this time in this video, and that was a 3rd lap. So we're gonna see what he does on his 2nd lap. I think I gave him 3 laps, but I don't know if we need it. I mean, like, it's just flawless, like no mistakes. I'd love to know if I needed to put traction control and ABS back on. I feel like I did. Let's see. Okay, so 58.5 was what he got, which is crazy as an AI. Yeah, so I wonder if putting traction control on and ABS on, I'm sorry, not ABS, stability control on, since this is an all-wheel drive car, I wonder if that hampers them. Like, I would never drive with it on in all-wheel drive, but I'm looking at it, like, it doesn't look like traction control is lighting up, so he's not even using it. It's just the computer's good enough that it doesn't add too much power, I guess. Crazy though. I mean, he's pretty much keeping pace until this turn, I guess, because he's not willing to cut it, and then also right here, this S turn, like this is where he slows down a lot because he's really aggressive. We get a good time there. So either the same time or worse. I'm not sure because it didn't change, but either way, pretty crazy, pretty consistent. Okay, so I'm gonna let him drive. We'll do another circuit in a B-class car. So I've never driven this circuit that we're gonna pick. It's the one, you'll see it on the map, but we're gonna let the AI drive first, just to see where it places us and see if it matters. Like he'll have no input from me driving this track to base it off of, so it's not that one. It's gonna be the one by the festival. Filter for road race. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this one. So I've never driven this one before. Yeah. Well, I guess I might have during the campaign race. I've never done trials on this, so you'll see. I have no time here. We're gonna see how well the AI can do in a B-class car. I think my B-class is pretty good. I've used it online quite a bit, and it actually does a pretty good job. Debating whether or not to bring this or the more popular BMW tune I made, but I think I'll just rely on the better handling car, which is the Alpine or Alpina, whatever. I don't know. It's Alpine. So again, I just in the interest of time, I'm going to let him, I say him, the AI drive it first, so I don't have to change the settings, and also we'll see, um, if it made a difference. Like, is he going to be terrible because I've never driven this before? I don't think so. I think it's probably based on the actual line, but there was again. He turns left, and that might be why. It's funny. I guess it's just I guess it's just getting straight to that driving line, which might be the explanation for why whenever you're racing with these drivatars on campaign races, they're savage. They turn right into you. So I think they do just kind of go straight into that line, and maybe if they get off of it, they move back to it because I think it's probably imagine it's much harder to process if you're not on that line already. I've not tried this online. I think sadly, the times the AI is running, I think you'd be competitive. You would not get anywhere near the front. Like I'm confident of that. I mean, if you're running 2 seconds slower a lap, then you're not going to be anywhere near the front. But I think you might be able to get fifth or sixth place given the quality of racers and how a lot of the lobbies tend to have people that are very good in good cars, and then they also have to have a lot of people who are either good in bad cars or bad in good cars, or the people who never finish who are bad in both. But so I think you actually could be somewhat competitive, especially if you're a terrible racer. It would probably be better. So there you go. So okay, that's his first lap, 122. Obviously, this car is very slow, so we're gonna let him go for a second lap and see what he can put down. And when I drive it in the myself, I'll be taking at least 2 laps as well. I mean, he takes a pretty cautious line. Um, I don't know. Obviously, this is the original Drivatar, so when I'm driving it, we'll get a new Drivatar, a new not Drivatar, a new Ghost because the AI already beat this one. But you can see that a lot of people take these turns super wide and then cut in. I'm like a mix between the two. Um, Given 50 laps, I'm sure I'd optimize the line, but try and simply not to get a clean lap, not to get a dirty lap. I'm not as crazy as some of the ghosts you see. All right, so he's gonna finish at 118.645. So that's pretty good. I mean, he shaved what, 2.5 seconds off of his first lap, which makes sense because the car's pretty slow to accelerate. That's crazy. Let's see where he's ranked, all on his own. Like again, I've never driven this before, so I showed you I had no rankings in the rivals. So let's see where he put me. It is a bit of a process to have to back out just to see the leaderboards. So top 3%. He got us top 3%. Number the 5,700th best time out of 177,000 people. That's insane. So these drivatars are better than 97% of other people, of actual people in this game. That's crazy. You can see somebody else up there had the exact same thing with the auto. So, all right, so giving me Donjo and Song here. So he's I'm not gonna beat him obviously, but let's see how I can do driving myself. Remember, my goal is just to beat the AI. That's all I care about right now. It's not about setting the best lap. I just want to make sure that I'm better than a computer, which obviously I'm not. But am I better than the settings that the developers gave the computer? So turn all of the assists back off. Well, back to normal. And change that back up to highly skilled, even though I don't think it matters for trials or rivals, but obviously. Okay. And away we go. Alright, keep in mind, this is my first time ever driving this track. I did just watch the AI do it, so I guess that counts for something, but... the time to beat is 118.645. Obviously, I'm not expecting that first lap. Like I was saying, so this goes to what I was saying. Obviously, Don Juan Song is really good. I mean, he's the number 100th time. I'm sure when he put this down, he's probably the number 1 time. And factoring cheaters, he could still be up way even higher than that. But you notice how wide he takes the turns, the entries, and then comes in the apex perfectly. So that's the goal everybody should be going for. He's also got a really good Mazda there, Mazda Miata, which I love. I think. Oh, pushed it. So this, I'm gonna have to take another lap after this. Beat the AI on my second lap. Not bad. Yes, 16 and this lap is getting fast forward because I hit the wall. You can see it right here. Right here, this turn. I came in too close. Boom. Dirty lap. All right, so now we need one more lap to see if I can do even better. Final try. 116.9 to beat. Remember, I already beat the AI, so this is kind of superfluous, but I just wanted to see what kind of lap time I could run. Regular speed after watching a lap fast forward, it seems really slow. Maybe that's how I should make all my videos, make people think I'm just slow. turn. 116.143 is my final. So definitely a lot better than the AI who got 118.645. So like 2.5 seconds better than the AI. Let's see where I ended up from where he was 5,000, I think, something like that, and top 3%. Let's see where my AI comes into. I mean, not my AI, my time of actually driving. Leaderboards. And if anybody knows a faster way to get the times, let me know in the comments. This is the only way I know how. Okay, so now I'm top 1%, 1478 in the world. Not bad. I think I can do better, but there you go. So yeah, I was racing Don Juan's song, so I'm not going to beat that. He's 5 seconds better than me. It's crazy. But there you go. No, the AI is not better than a good driver. He's not bad, though. He was top 3% in B class, at least. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and comment. That really helps. I'll be posting a lot of these Horizon videos as long as the game is out, and I'll post other video game and other random videos as well. So, thanks for watching, guys.